Into play this game, and I think if we do get those positions, Dream will definitely go for it, and Life's going to really have to find a way in there and stop it before it gets to the mid to late game.
All right, well, they got into that lobby the second they got in. The countdown started, ladies and gentlemen. Life down 0-2, needs to break into this best of 7. He needs a win here. It's not an easy map, though, for ZVT, especially against somebody like Dream who's so aggressive at that third base. All right, guys, this is the Neighbors Star League semifinals. I'm Wolf. With me is Moonglade. Let's jump into game number 3.
Down here to the bottom left, it is the player down 0-2. It is Life.
There he is.
Not looking happy, man. He actually looks pretty peed off.
He really does. The top right, taking 2 pretty straight up, pretty easy games. It's Dream. He's always had some really good TVZ, but really stepped it up recently. Got fans from all over the world coming to watch this in the studio here. Really expecting to see another CC first here, Moonglade.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. Though I'd like, actually, you know what? I'm going to call it right now. We're going to see double Reaper.
2 Reaper?
We're going to see 2 Reaper.
Okay.
Calling it, mate. I'm calling it right now. It's a good map for Reaper. Good positions for Reaper.
It's a good time to change it up.
Boom! Who's your daddy?
You are.
That's my son. And one thing to note, this is not the sort of the bad positions for Zerg. It's not the gold mine as the gold base as your third base, which you'd see in the other sort of positions. The Terran would much prefer to get them, and it'd be so much harder for Life to deal with this map. Instead, it's going to be a bit more of a normal game. The middle sort of base that you see just above the main and below the main is going to be the third sort of base that both players should go for.
I think the players are cursed by me. I think in the last 6 months have never cast a game where these were not the spawns.
Well, I kind of appreciate that curse because the other sort of ways I think far less interesting. The Terran kind of just gets a pretty big advantage getting that gold base.
I like it this way better too. I really just like the way the map works in these positions because of how the high grounds are. I think it just makes for a very fun back and forth game. Now, only 1 Reaper Q so far, but he doesn't have enough gas for the second one just yet.
Trust me. Trust me.
I trust you.
Thank you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Second one will be on the way in just a moment's time. I know Dream.
You don't think he's going to make a reactor here right after?
Nope. No reactor. Second Reaper. Come on. Come on.
It's getting quite tense.
Yeah. I knew it.
You're
because
right.
Dream always goes for this double Reaper. I think I've even seen him go for a third Reaper, but not sure if he will this time. Obviously, it delays going for that factory and going into those reactor Hellions.
Well, do you ever just look at a Reaper and go, God, those things are fast?
Yeah. Oh my God, man. I wish Zerg had something like that. They could jump up and down. I wish Zerglings had that sort of ability, you know? And maybe even at Hive Tech, we can just jump up a cliff. Wouldn't that be something?
That would be something, man.
Legacy of the Void.
Well, I mean, you could just take a Viper and yank an Ultras up a cliff, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's the dream right there, you know. One day, if that became viable.
Oh, boy, this Reaper's getting pretty low, down to 25. He's got to go out there on Pride Rock and hold these Lings off. Yeah,
it's pretty hard to deal with this map, with those positions, with that sort of little ledge. And that's why we do see that second Reaper as well. You can bully Lings just so much more on this map compared to other maps.
Well, some solid defense here out of Life. He's taken basically no damage.
Yeah, hasn't actually lost a Ling either, which is pretty cool. Nice trades on this Queen, though. You know, the more damage you can do to Queens this early on, the better it is in the mid game. When your Hellions come along as well, you can start poking at them.
Wait, are you still right if he made a third Reaper? Because he made a third Reaper.
Yeah, I'm still right.
Okay.
Yeah, I said that's a possibility, but I kind of dismissed it. But
Queen's getting pretty low, man.
Yeah, third one's going to come along, and then the Queen might even die. But the Ling speed is seconds away from finishing. 15 seconds left. And if these Reapers are caught out, they will all die horribly.
He switched the Queen position, so the vulnerable Queen is to the far left where it can't really be targeted.
Oh, 3 seconds left.
I don't know if he should be staying this long.
Oh, he doesn't run up the... I think he's going to lose one more and maybe get away.
Oh, I think he might lose all of them.
Yeah, you might be right there. Oh. Haha, nice try. Very nice from Life, though. Lings from all sides. Shuts it down, and now it's a pretty exposed CC on the low ground.
Yeah, and he's got nothing there. He pulls his SCVs out immediately. He knows those Lings are running right towards his base. And come around the right side here. Hellions about to pop out, but even just 2 Hellions isn't enough yet. He's going to need a little bit more support. Life's not sticking around.
Yeah, he knows what's coming after that, and it would be the Hellions. No point sticking around with that many Lings. They're just doing the damage he did, taking an easy third base. Not a bad idea this time because he did get rid of every Reaper. A little bit more breathing space. You know, he's got a little bit of time before these Hellions want to move out as well.
Yeah.
And it's going to be that Banshee follow-up as well. Cloak this time for sure.
Yep, and it's going to get scouted. Sees it, falls away immediately. A little bit annoying for Dream. So this has been the best opening so far the Life's had out of the 3 games.
Yeah,
Spire pretty quick too.
Yeah, I like this. See, this is the mix-up I wanted to see. I wanted to see that Spire just a lot faster. And it is going to come out way fast. We're going to see like maybe 9 and 10-minute mutas. It's going to help out so much, especially against these Hellion Banshee. And it's going to give him the opportunity to do a lot more harassment before turrets and Marines are out with Stim. All around, just a much better build from Life. I think much better adapted.
Yeah. Well, Hellions just kind of roaming around here a little bit. They haven't really committed to anything. They're finally going over across the map. There are plenty of Queens waiting for them, though. I don't think they're going to get much damage done. There's also 11 Lings on the map. Baneling Nest just finished. They come hit some of these tumors. There's already a Spine Crawler here. I mean, it has to be rerouted, but that's why the drones aren't there yet, because it's not safe until the Queens come over with that Spine.
Yeah, Spire's almost finished at this point too, and he's going to have enough for 8 mutas, so pretty destructive harassment force there. Can find a lot of stuff. No turrets just yet either. Engineering base only started now.
Yeah, kind of late. And his armory's done, which can't be used for anything but Hellbats at this point, and his Hellions aren't even on the map, so his Banshee is going to struggle to get damage done too once the mutas come out.
They're going to move down now. So, okay, they're looking for their window now, but mutas are just about to pop out. So, Life's build has been perfect, you know.
Life's found a way.
That break really did him some good. But this run by, got to be careful. Mutas or not, run by can still do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think Dream is just, I mean, now that he's seen the mutas, why would he even stick around? He's just going to try to avoid them.
Yeah.
The Hellions are trying to buy time for the muted defense right now.
Exactly.
And he's actually going to find a few Banelings that are morphing here. Big cancel there by Life. He picks up a few Lings. Cost of a Hellion.
This could be damage.
Oh, it certainly already is here on these drones at least. 4 of them go down, but at home, he's struggling to get the turrets up.
If he gets the Stim, that is going to be huge. So long as he doesn't take too much drone damage.
Gets the Stim. That is so huge right now. Back at home, 13 drone kills. Well, I think the Stim is more important because this harass isn't over yet. He's gonna kill this reactor, and he's probably gonna kill these 2 Vikings that pop out as well.
Well, one Viking.
Life's going into kill mode, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. 1 Viking.
Yeah, because
the reactor's dead.
Exactly. He's gonna look after these mutas a bit, but very good position for him. Stim is gonna be so delayed. It's gonna put him so far behind, and he's making lane.
He's going into kill move.
He's essentially going to kill now. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I got this. I'm just gonna keep putting on a ton of pressure with no Stim. He can't even really defend his add-ons. These are Vanilla Marines here.
Vanilla Marines, I like that. Bane speed has finished as well. They're going to be crashing through, and there's nothing there.
Nothing here, man. Vikings are trying to help zone these Mutalists out. He can get so much SCV damage done. Good splitting here by Dream. But the Speed Banes come up the ramp.
Oh, so many SCVs going down.
And he made a huge 12 Lings. GG. Life takes his first win.
Wow. And all it took was a different build order, you know? Just faster mutas. He found his way in so easily. The build order from Dream was hard counted.
Yep.
Life's still looking really mad though with that. He needs at least 3 more wins before we see a smile on that face again.
I think you're about right. Well, this is the first time Dream looks like insanely concerned. Not exactly sure what he was looking at there on his PC, but he's talking with his coach a little bit. And Life just needs to stay focused here. There's the next map, Sejong, or is that Game 5? I want to check that because I can't remember. And that's the map I'm looking forward to most.
Nimbus is the next map.
Oh, Nimbus. Okay.
Nimbus.
This is going to be fun.
Yummy. This is going to be a good one. Going to be pretty interesting how it turns out. It's definitely not a good Zerg map, especially if it gets to the mid to late game. Fourth base is quite disgusting on this map. It's in the middle of the map, essentially. Something you never want to try and deal with as a Zerg, especially against someone like Dream, who's going to be doing those hardcore parade pushes and do them so damn well.
Yeah.
Life might be looking for a quick game this game.
I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't mind it either to see him try to